single layer inside of ON1 layers that you're working off of and you're creating a mask with this image, you're going to see this transparency background, this gray and white transparency grid. Now, I find it very difficult to actually mask with this checkered background. So I like to create a new background, kind of a temporary background, while I'm actually creating the mask. Now, I just did a really quick masking job on this. It's not finished. I used the quick mask and I used the box tool, and I did a little bit of painting inside, not very much, just to give a really rough mask so you can kind of see what I'm referring to. So let's head over to the Layers panel, and I'm going to click on that new color fill layer icon. This allows me to add a layer and just fill it with color. In this case, I'm not going to use a preset. I'm going to make sure that my blending mode is set to normal and my opacity is at 100%. And I'll go ahead and just start with white here, and I'll click OK. Next, I'm going to relocate this layer, and I'm going to move it below my main image. Now if I zoom in, I'll go ahead and zoom in to 100%. And if I move around, you can actually see that edge is not as clean as it looked on that transparency grid background. Now, if you find that the color you originally chose, in this case white, still makes it a little bit difficult to see that background, you can right-click and select Edit Color Fill Layer. Then click on that fill color and choose a color that works a little bit better. The color you choose that's going to work best for your image is kind of dependent on the original background color of your image. Oftentimes you want to try and find kind of an opposite color to what your original background was if you had something that was all the same color. I'm going to cancel out of this because I'm actually finding that the white background works really well in this case. Then click back on that layer you were masking in the Layers panel and continue refining your mask, and you'll be able to see it a lot more clearly with that colored background. If you'd like to learn more about masking in ON1 Photo, please take a look at my ebook and video training called The Mask. You can learn more over at mask.nicolesy.com.